Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Leon, and in this video I'm going to show you all of the apps and software that I use. Last week I made a video on the browser extensions that I used, and as a complementary to that I was actually planning to make a video on all of the apps and software that I use, but I have no time, so let's get into it. So the first app is called Moonreader. Moonreader is an app where I use it to read books. I mainly read electronic books, so I have a lot of books in here. I also prefer reading electronic books because I can highlight it easily, and then I can export it to Obsidian, and from the highlights I can do whatever I want with it. Whereas if I were to read physical books, I have to type everything again, which is really annoying. So I read a lot of books in here. There's a lot of features in the app which I'm going to show you. It supports all of the major file formats, so EPUB, AZW, MOBI, DJView, PDF, so you can read any kinds of books in here. But I would say for reading PDF on a small screen and on your phone, it's not that convenient, so I don't read PDF that much. I would say almost 95% of all my books are in EPUB format. The next app that I'm going to show you is something called Voice. It's a free and open source app. It's one of the best apps I've ever found on F-Droid. If you don't know, F-Droid is the equivalent for Google Play Store, but for free and open source app. It's really good. So there's a lot of features of this that makes it really good. You can bookmark sections on the app. So if you were listening to something, you have bookmark feature, and then there's also sleeper feature where it would automatically pause and stop the playback after certain minutes. If you're trying to go to sleep, you can also adjust the speed. You can also choose all the chapters that you want to listen to, and then you can boost the volume, you can skip silence, and then you can also download cover from the internet and rename the book, and all these amazing stuff. So it's really good. The next one is Notely X. It's basically Color Note or Apple Note, or just like a scratchpad notepad type of app where you can just jot down thoughts. I use this to write down tasks or ideas that comes to mind. The next one is InnoReader, or InnoReader, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's an RSS feeder. So RSS is it's basically newsletter, but it has been a very old format. It's a standardized format from a very long time ago, but it's still useful because a lot of websites still has it. And with this app, you can just subscribe to websites or blog posts or Substack without having to use email. So your email is not going to be cluttered with newsletter. Instead, I use this. And if you are trying to subscribe to a newsletter and it doesn't have an RSS, you can just put it into killthenewsletter.com, and then the link RSS output, you can just put it into your RSS feeder. There's a lot of other options. There's like Feedly, but I've been using InnoReader for a very long time and I like it. The next app is AntennaPod, and AntennaPod is really good. I would say it is on par with Voice, the audiobook app, because it has so many features. It even has like the Spotify Wrap feature, because it's the end of the year and I had that option like a couple of days ago. It was so cool. All of the data is stored on your local storage, and it allows you to subscribe to all of the major podcasts from all the platforms, especially if you have the RSS feed. So yeah, it's really cool. You can also download it for offline usage. You can listen to it without internet. It also shows you the statistics of how many hours and how many episodes of podcasts that you've listened to. You can also bookmark or make certain episode favorite. You can also put it into a queue, right? So you can adjust what you want to listen. It also has a chapter feature for podcasts that put timestamps in the description. Yeah, I would say it's a very solid app, 10 out of 10. I use it a lot. The next one is my launcher. I use a launcher called OLauncher, and OLauncher is a very good minimalist launcher. It's like one of those dumb phone aesthetic, so I can just put all of the apps that I actually would use on a day-to-day basis and the ones that I need. And even though I still have YouTube or other social media installed on my phone, because I never look at it on the main screen without having to search for it, I could go days without realizing that I actually have the app. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it's useful for you.